making of a mogul, Trump's business empire. Donald John Trump, born in Queens, New York in 1946, rose from relative privilege to become a symbol of American capitalism. His father, Fred Trump, was a successful real estate developer, providing Donald with a strong foundation. He joined the family business after graduating from the Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania. Trump quickly expanded the family's holdings beyond residential properties in Brooklyn and Queens, venturing into Manhattan real estate. His name became synonymous with luxury hotels, high-end residential towers, and sprawling golf courses. Trump Tower, completed in 1983, solidified his status in New York real estate. Beyond bricks and mortar, Trump built a brand, understanding the power of media and cultivating a larger-than-life persona. He authored books like The Art of the Deal, further cementing his image as a shrewd negotiator. However, Trump's business career faced turbulence, including accusations of questionable practices and several bankruptcies. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Trump's business empire, make sure to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share it with your friends. We want to thank all our viewers and friends for their incredible support. Your engagement means the world to us.
From boardroom to ballot box, an unlikely politician emerges. By the turn of the millennium, Donald Trump was a household name. His foray into reality television with The Apprentice amplified his fame. Trump's political ambitions surfaced in the early 2000s, but it was not until 2015 that he formally announced his candidacy for president. His entry into the Republican primary was met with skepticism, but his unorthodox campaign style resonated with a segment of the electorate. His promises to make America great again struck a chord with his base. He effectively utilized social media to communicate directly with voters. Despite fierce opposition, Trump secured the Republican nomination and won the general election over Hillary Clinton. The Trump presidency, triumphs and turmoil. Donald Trump's presidency was a period of intense political and social division. His supporters lauded his tax cuts, deregulation efforts, and appointment of conservative judges.
Trump's critics viewed his presidency as a threat to American democracy, condemning his rhetoric and policies.
The Trump presidency was marked by scandals and investigations, including the Mueller investigation into Russian interference.
Trump's impeachment by the House in 2019 further deepened the partisan divide. He was acquitted by the Senate, but the proceedings left an indelible mark on his presidency.
Post-presidency legal battles and lingering shadows. Donald Trump's departure from the White House did not end his legal troubles. He continues to be embroiled in investigations and lawsuits stemming from his business dealings and conduct as president. In New York, Trump faces civil and criminal investigations into his business practices. The investigations examine whether Trump and his company inflated asset values to secure loans and tax benefits. Trump's role in the January 6th attack on the US Capitol is also under scrutiny. These legal battles continue to cast a shadow over Trump as he seeks to remain relevant in American politics.
The 2024 campaign, a familiar face returns to the fray. Donald Trump announced his candidacy for president in the 2024 election amidst ongoing legal battles. His decision reflects his enduring appeal among a significant portion of the Republican base. Trump's 2024 campaign is shaping up to be a referendum on his presidency and a test of the Republican Party's direction. His supporters view him as a strong leader who challenged the status quo. His detractors view him as a demagogue who damaged American democracy. They are determined to prevent him from returning to the White House.
Security concerns and global implications. A world on edge. Donald Trump's re-election bid has raised concerns about his safety and the potential impact on global affairs. His divisive rhetoric and policies have made him a target of extremists. Security agencies are on high alert, aware that Trump's rallies could become flashpoints for violence. The possibility of a second Trump presidency has sent ripples of anxiety through the international community. A second Trump term could have significant implications for global trade, climate change, and international security. The world watches and waits, uncertain of what the future holds should Donald Trump return to the Oval Office.
On Saturday, 13th of July, 2024, while campaigning in Pennsylvania, former President Trump was shot. In the immediate aftermath, the nation was thrown into a state of shock and mourning. President Biden addressed the nation, his voice tinged with sorrow and resolve. A former president was shot, an American citizen was killed, President Biden says, adding that this cannot be the road the country goes down. The incident has intensified debates about political violence and the rising tide of extremism in the United States. Security measures have been ramped up, and political leaders from all sides have called for unity and peace. The world watches closely as the United States grapples with yet another moment of profound crisis, pondering the deeper implications for democracy and stability both at home and abroad. As investigations continue, the American public and the global community hold their breath, uncertain of what the future holds for a nation already on edge. Former President Trump survived the shooting and is currently recovering, but tragically, another innocent civilian lost their life in the incident.